2000 to 2001, I used to sleep under bridges, in parks, Kennedy Plaza. I used to sleep everywhere.
Yeah, I've been coming here for 6 years. I was in fact homeless for 13 months. And that was bad career choices, to put it this way, trying to mask a mental illness with alcohol.
Well, this is my first year helping out, but I've been homeless for 18 years now. Or I was homeless for 18 years. Me and my wife just got housed 2 months ago.
I was homeless for 4.5 years till I got my own place.
I was homeless after I graduated high school.
I was homeless for 1 year and we finally got an apartment the 8th of January.
I ended up getting an apartment and I helped a few people who didn't have any places to stay. They stayed in my apartment. I had a child and I lost him. I lost everything after he got taken away from me. And I've been homeless since January.
What's been given to me, I can never pay back. And what I do is to give back because I've been given so much. I am blessed to be where I'm at. And I never ask for a thing from anybody.
You know, and that's why I get involved in things like this. Because of people in my life that did that for me when I needed it.
Oh, helping out is a joy, especially while I was in the shelter. It just gave me time. It gave me direction. Because I was giving back at the same time they were giving to us.
I did it for 6.5 years, being homeless and working on a food truck. So I know they appreciate everything that we do for them.
I love helping people, whether it be doing the Speakers Bureau or like if I have something, giving it to somebody else that needs it.
I just love giving back to the community because of where I was. It made me into a better person I am now.
Gave me a lot of hope.
I was at Crossroads one afternoon and the food truck came in with pizzas and food for all the people in the shelters. And I was like, that's something I'd like to be a part of again.
I help the homeless out by feeding them on a Sunday night.
Since I can't work anymore, I just do put in any time I can into helping those who are homeless now and getting them housed.
This has been the first year that I've actually started helping out. Going out and raising awareness about the homeless and the misconceptions and everything.
The big thing with me is to correct the wrongs that are put on the homeless in people's minds, you know, because that's a lot of it. It's what people perceive a homeless person to be, which is no longer correct. And that's what we try and do, is to go out and show people that these are all misconceptions of the homeless.
That the homeless are a bunch of like alcoholics or drug addicts, and I've never done either. And I know a lot of people that aren't homeless because they were drug addicts or they just fires or health problems have caused them to be homeless.
It's our economy and the way things go in life.
It was my choice to be homeless. I didn't like the place I was at home with my family because my family was putting me down and calling me bad names like, you're a bad person.
Yeah, I've been homeless 3 times. We got burnt out of our house twice. And then the health issues caused me to be in the shelter the last time.
Now, I went through a drug addiction and an alcohol addiction. And what got me over that addictions was me taking control back of my life and the things in my life. But a lot of people that are in the situations that we're in just stop trying. And when you lose that will to try, then you lose the will to live. And when you lose the will to live, you really don't care what happens. I don't care what anybody does or how they do it or anything else. We're all human beings. And that's the way we should treat each other. Not as animals, not as misfortunates or anything else. You know, these people may have a problem, they may need help doing something, but you don't turn and walk away from them. You go to them and try to help them, to move them up, to give them the little bit of inspiration they might need to get back in there and do what they need to do.
Hey, my name is Tommy King. I'm 34 from Providence, and I've been working at the food truck since it started in 2009. And I'm a board member on the Dream Center right now. Helping out has fulfilled my life tremendously. It's really made it a lot fuller than I ever expected. I get to meet some really cool people, some of the people that you've seen in this video. But it also helps me to put everything in perspective. All of a sudden, my problems don't seem quite as big when I hang out with some of the folks that we feed on the food truck. Without a doubt, I think that the food truck has brought the community closer together. I've seen it firsthand. Some of the folks that I used to feed on the food truck back in 2009 are now individuals that serve with me on the food truck, and that's pretty cool. Folks like Andy, who I used to see hanging out at Crossroads because he didn't have a home to live in. Now he's back in West Warwick, living with family, and he helps out with us every single week. And there's any number of folks like that, men and women, who I've seen that I used to feed, that now all of a sudden are on the other side of it and looking to give back. So not only do we help people, do we help meeting people's needs physically at their darkest point, but we also want to make sure that we're there to help people move forward and give back when they have the opportunity to do so.
There's a lot of people that really put a lot of effort into trying to end homelessness. But then there's a lot of people that don't try hard enough that could do more.